Good evening. How are you? Believe you are fine. Today I want to take you through the homework that we did. The man gave it to us. I don't know whether I don't know how he did it. But this is what I also did. I'd like you to consider it and see whether it matches with yours. If so, then fine. Okay? Okay, so now we are here. Let me climb this. Come down. Come to this side. We know that the rule is that 100 centimeters equals to 1 meter. It can also be that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So it's the same. Once the equal to sign there it means that whatever is on the left hand side, the same thing for the right hand side, and when you interchange it to whatever is on the left hand side, it's still the same thing for the right hand side. Okay. And the question is saying that the first question says that 40 meters plus 11 centimeters equals, we don't know the answer there. They are asking us to add these two figures with different units. One is in meters, one is in centimeters. Okay, this is in what? Meters. And this one too is in what? Centimeters. Good. So they are asking us to add them, but you see, you can't add it in two different units. Either you go to the left one or you go to the right one. You can't go to two different directions like that. Either you take one direction and you use that, or you move to the other direction and use that road. In this case, either we add all in meters or we add all in what? Centimeters. So for us to make that possible, if we want to add all in meters, it means that we have to change this one, the 11 centimeters, to meters, so that we can what? Add them. So this is how it goes. If we already know, that we agree with it, the 100 centimeters will give us just one step of what? Meter. Then if you have similar issues like 200 centimeters, it should give us what? What do you think it will give us? 200 centimeters. If 100 is giving us if 100 centimeters is giving us 1 meter, then 200 centimeters should give us what? In meters. I'm waiting. I believe it is 2 what? Meters. So if you did that, then you are correct. It should be what? 2 meters. Okay. If we have the idea, now let's descend. Let's come back. We shouldn't take bigger figures. Let's come to, let's see, from 100 centimeters. If 100 is given as 1, then half of 100, which is what? 50, that is 50 meters, should give us half of 1. Half of 1 is what? Is point what? 5. Or we can say that it is what? 0.5 in what? Meters. Isn't it? 0.5 meters. What we are trying to do here is that we want to change 11 centimeters to meters so that we can get 40 meters plus what we get for the 11 centimeters to be in meters. Then we can add it so that we can get our answer. Are we clear? Good. So we are trying to play around to understand how we can change the centimeters to what? Meters. Are we there? Good. So from there, if we believe that 50 of which is half of 100 is giving us half of meters as 0.5, then we can also as well say that if so, then 40 centimeters can give us what? It's going to give us what? It's going to give us 0.4 meters. If you had it, then you're correct. You're correct. Okay. If it is so, what about 10? If 40 is there, what about 10? Let's look at 10. Sorry again. 10 centimeters. Give us what? 0. What? 1 what? Meters. Have you seen it? 10 is given as 10 centimeters give us 0.1 meters. So therefore 20 centimeters give us 0.2, 30 centimeters 0.3, 40 centimeters 0.4, 50 centimeters 0.5, 90 centimeters 0.9, 100 centimeters give us 1. So if it is 150 centimeters, give us 1.5 because 50 centimeters give us 0.5 already. So 100 is 1 and 50. So 150 centimeters give us 1.5 meters. Then when we move a step further, 11 centimeters give us what? 0.11 meters. That is 11. If you have 12 centimeters, it will give us what? 0.12 what? Meters. If you have 15 centimeters, it will give us 0.15 meters. So if you have something like 20 centimeters, to give us something like 0.2 meters. So if we can look at this pattern and understand it properly, then we should be able to easily convert the centimeters to what? Meters. This is another method of changing from centimeters to meters, which is, I believe it's quite simple. So if you believe that, or we understand that, you have already even changed the 11 centimeters to meters. If you can see, I'm circling it around here. Here, this side. This side. So we know that sorry, we know that our centimeters, 11 centimeters, is going to give us what? 0.11 meters. So then we can add it. You get something like this. From the question, 40 meters plus, now instead of 11 centimeters, you write 0.11 meters. So this is what you're going to get. Now let's change the arrangement and try to add it and see what we can get. Let's go to the next line. Alright, 40, which is a whole number. Then we come down to write 0.11. Alright, clear? Then we come down to put it together. We are supposed to add it. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to add what you have there. So we have 40.11, all in what? Which units? Meters. Which we are correct. Which we are correct. So we should get something like this. That is, when you want to change all to meters, you have to get 40.11 meters. So that is the rule that we chose. But what if we are rather supposed to change this one? This one. The 40 meters to centimeters. So then we add it in centimeters. What if we chose that part? Then how are we going to get that one too? How are we going to get that one? So let's look at that one and see. We believe that we know the formula to be still 100 centimeters equal to 1 meter. You can also say that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So judging from this one, from 1 meter, you could see that one meter will give us what? 100 of centimeters. Meaning that, let's take it for example. If you are working in this unit, in meters, if you make one step, in centimeters, you have to make about 100 steps to be able to what? Be on the same line with what? Meters. It means that in centimeters, you have to work a lot. Make about 100 steps before you can equate with a step in what? Meters. So 1 meter is going to give us what? 100 steps, or 1 step in meter will give us 100 steps in centimeters. So based on that, we can create a pattern like if it is so. Then what about if we are supposed to make 2 steps, that is 2 meters? It means that you're going to make 200 what? Centimeters. What about if it is what? 3 meters? It means you're going to make about 300 what? Centimeters. But I see, look at the pattern here. You could see that from the first one, 1 meter, when we got to the centimeter, we added 2 zeros to it, so we got 100. 2 meters, we added 2 zeros, we got 200. 3 meters, we added 2 zeros, we got what? 300. So you can base on that pattern to say that when we are changing from meter to centimeter, we just add 2 zeros to the number in meters so that we can change it to centimeters. So if it is what we have here, 3 meters, we add 2 zeros to it, giving us 300. Instead of writing it in meters, we rather write it in centimeter, because we have changed it from meters to what? Centimeters. Sorry. Based on that, if you pick the question which says which says 40 meters, it means that we can simply, without doing a lot of thinking, to add only 2 zeros to the 40. So in this case, what do you think will be the answer? In this case, it will be what? 4,000 meters. Sorry, centimeters. Yes, because we just add 2 zeros to the 40. So to take us to the 4,000 centimeters. So based on that, if you were to substitute it into the question, that is, wherever we see 40 meters, we put 4,000 centimeters. This is how it will be like for us to what? Add. To be something like this, right? Good. It should be something like this. So from there, let's try to change the layout, the arrangement of it. From there, you get something like this: 4,000 centimeters plus if you are supposed to arrange it to a plus, oh, this is my dots, plus what? 11 centimeters. When we come down, we get what? We will get something like this. You get 4011 centimeters. 4011 centimeters. So here you can see that we have two answers there. When we check the question, you could see that when you look at the answers, the 40 meters plus 11 centimeters, when you look at the first one, it coincides with the first answer that we got, which is 40.11 meters. And when you look at the second approach too, we got 4,011. That is for 2. Are you getting it? So what do we do next? Our answer is going to be the C. That is number 3. So the answer is going to be either the number 3, which is A or what? A or B? Which is A or B? Okay, because when you look at the question, you can find the answer in number 1 and the answer in number 2. But when you look at it too, the answers provided there is number 1, that, and number 2, that, number 3, but it's not A or B. So I would advise you that you write it like this, that the 3 answer is what? The number 1 or number 2. Or you can say that C is what? On 3 is A or B. Good. So we've come to the end of the first lesson, and I hope you really enjoyed it. In fact, this question is quite tricky. If you don't take time to look at it and solve it well, you might end up choosing just one of it and you will get it wrong. So I would encourage you that you spend a lot of time and you think through when you get questions like this. Take your time and do it one after the other. I believe this can solve a little problem. I believe it can help a lot. So you can look through this. I'll send a second video very soon for you guys all to enjoy. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.